Hey boo, hey, get on in here. So it's Coach Jineen, mindset coach and self-love expert, helping ambitious moms to alleviate overwhelming self-neglect so they can experience more inner peace, more wholeness, and more confidence so they never lose themselves again. Hey, I'm jumping in real quick. I just got off this bomb call with another coach that I wanted to make sure I jumped on and talked about this. And so I really believe in collaboration. And so just speaking to this coach that I was about 20 minutes ago, she left me, hey, beautiful, I see you too. So I wanted to jump on because after talking to her, she was like, Nee, you got to jump on live right now and talk about it. So our word when I was speaking with this coach was thrive. And this is really helping her out with some things she has going on. So today I wanted to jump on about quality over quantity. And because of this, I think it's going to be so good for you because when you look at a dime and you look at a nickel, there's difference in sizes, but a dime is worth more and it's smaller than a full-on nickel. And what I mean by that is there's a quote that says the people you surround yourself around, the top 5, is who you will become like. And so when you have quality over quantity, and I see Andromeda in the audience, one thing I told her in my interview was I have a small group that follows me, but my people rock for me hard. And so when you recognize that you don't need a lot of people and that your gift will make room for you. So when I was ministering to this coach that I was just talking to, I let her know the place and space that she's in. She needs to understand that it's about the quality that you carry, and your tribe will recognize you by how you show up. And so when I show up in the streets, I show up truly as Jineen, and that's who I am. I have a lot of titles and receipts, but when I show up, I want people to thrive in the space that they're in. I want them to accept who they are. And I believe in the word of the year. And so my word of the year is expansion. I just turned 40 in December. I'm not playing no games. I hit this ground running for 40, and it's my year of expansion, and it's for expansion of others. And one of the gifts that I wanted to do for myself was my book. So your girl has her book and she's so excited about it. It's called I Choose Me. And one of the things I wanted to do as I'm launching this book is I wanted to highlight other women that are choosing themselves, never losing themselves again, and how they can help my audience and help them to grow. So I have an IG live coming up with another dope coach coming up next week, Tuesday. So I want you to make sure that you write it down and schedule this thing. We're jumping on live Tuesday, 11:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock. So we're going to jump in. We're going to have a series of questions. We're going to talk about their life, what they're doing in the streets, how they're showing up, and how they can help us choose ourselves more. So this topic is going to be about joy when they come through. So you're really going to want to be there. This is going to be something that's important. If you ever experienced burnout, if you've ever been in a place where you suffered in silence, and that's where I was, and that's how I got to choosing myself more, not from a selfish place, but a selfless place. And so what she also said to me, which fed my soul, was that maybe you need to read this passage to your people so they can understand where you are. So the passage in my book is called Quality Over Quantity, and I truly believe in it. So if you're in here, make sure you stay tuned because I'm going to read you just a small bit, and it's straight out the book, okay? So, quality over quantity. I've had this feeling, the combination of purpose, but also pain when I had to decide to let some people go in my life. But ultimately, when I decided to be more vulnerable, like I'm doing right now, it helped me to attract the type of people that were for me and that they were helping me become the better version of myself that I am today. You want to be around people who are like-minded, share similar goals and aspirations. Nevertheless, you don't want to be the smartest person in the room because you will hit the ceiling of growth. You understand? So I'm in rooms now where I am not the smartest. I'm in there to grow because I'm expanding, but he also makes room for you. So your gift will make room for you. So choose your people wisely with the 5 you spend the most time with. You want to be leveling up and glowing up in these streets. This means that there's a higher chance of you becoming like the people you interact with the most. During your soft woman season, you may start off by taking better care of yourself and decreasing your overwhelm. That less stress leads to more inner peace, especially when building a support team to help you accomplish your goals. Getting on social media, support groups, creating accountability partners, and networking at Wilmington events will all be game changers for you establishing an outer community with other ambitious women who can support you as you are leveling up for your next season. As they say in the Bible, Proverbs 27:17, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. So I'm all about making sure I'm around people that's going to help sharpen me, and I'm going to sharpen them. I started the Intentional Queen journey because I wanted to build a community that empowers all women to become the best versions of themselves on self-love, self-healing, and growth mindset. 3 years and counting, I'm writing this book about my journey to help inspire you to keep going, to keep taking care of yourself along the way. Being a mother is one of the best things that I ever could have done. And through some of my darkest moments, it was truly God and my son who watered me. Your children can sometimes give you purpose, gratitude, and drive you to want to improve yourself personally. I am grateful for the roots on my tree because you only need a few of them. They're the ones that are unseen, but they keep you alive during your pruning and your roughest seasons. I tell my clients during coaching that I want to be a branch. So just like you on live, I want to be a branch on your tree as an extension of support to you and let you know that you are a part of my tribe. Because I don't want anybody to feel alone. Support is necessary for growth. So as I say, I like to speak to the one. This means consistently showing up for yourself and for the one person that needs you. Ooh, it's so important to show up because your tests will become testimonies that are blueprints for people who have been through what you've been through. So sit with that for a minute. Ooh. Your lessons and truth will become the knowledge you need to teach others who are in the seat that you once sat in. Most importantly, the place that you have overcome and bloomed out of. Just like a butterfly coming out of its cocoon. God can use this to show you what has happened to you was actually for your own good. Giving you the ability to relay back the lessons you have encountered and give people hope to keep moving forward. Let them know that they are not alone. In the cocoon, you are alone, but it's a temporary season of growth. Having an intentional mindset that starts within you and positive thoughts that ruminate on a constant basis. Once you know who you are and what you do, then you'll be able to attract and manifest who you want in your life to complement you and go on the next level with you. In books, there are chapters for a reason. Some end, some start, but they are all part of one book. I encourage you to look at life in that same way. You must have chapters and seasons that will end and start, but they all contribute to helping you rise from broken to beautiful. And so what I'm saying is, I choose me. Never losing yourself again also means having quality over quantity. I have people in my life that are my root people. I have people who are my branches. I see some of my branches even in the audience. They know me genuinely and truly. When you are in your cruising season, it hurts, but you see me blooming now. But when I was really going through the mud, it was hard. But when you bloom and you come through caterpillar to cocoon to butterfly, the transformation is hard, but it's through the process. It's through the journey that you learn how to become who you are and know who you are. Stand on your why and just do what you're supposed to do. So in closing, like I said, that one coach was like, Nina, it was so good, you need to jump on live. So impromptu, here we are. So my book, people keep asking me, I Choose Me. It comes out in February. It will be for pre-order very soon. Remember, like I said, your gift will make room for you. Stand in your authenticity. The numbers may be small, but that does not mean that you don't inspire for impact. Like I said, quality over quantity. Remember the 5 people you spend the most time with, and make sure you tune in June 16th. I got a few more women lined up to give you stuff on self-care. Also, I'm having another mother-daughter relationship coach come and teach. So like I said, I'm about empowering other women and bringing them on my platform. And if it's not even on my IG, it's on my Intentional Queen podcast, Journey to Restoration with Jineen. Have a fearless Friday. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Yes, LaTorsha, can't wait to get your copy of the book, and I'll see you guys. Stay tuned for these I Choose Me. Bye-bye.